which are the delight of those who have accepted the staff of the renounced order, like fighters who have accepted a good lashing from the enemy. Lashing means beaten. So, as I think all of you have been hearing that Dhritarashtra was instructed by Vidura very heavily, and then Dhritarashtra left home for higher goal, that is spiritual realization. So this parampara we see in Bhagavatam again and again it comes that for spiritual realization one should give up material comforts. Otherwise it is not possible to have both hand in hand. Like we see another example, Bharat Maharaj. It comes in Srimad Bhagavatam in 5th canto. Uttam Shloka Lalasa. He left everything. You know? How he left? He left like a stool. He left all the material possession. And he was not having some multinational company. He was the ruler of entire Earth planet, right? Including America, including oceans, everything. But he left everything and he went to the forest for spiritual realization. So this we see in so many places. Like Bharat Maharaj's father, Rishabdev, when he got to a certain age, what do we say? He gave the kingdom to his elder son, Bharat Maharaj, and all other sons. He instructed them and he left home. So that's why this Varnashram system is there in our culture. Brahmachari, then Grahastha, then Vanaprastha. Word itself says Vanaprastha, means Prasthan to one. Vanaprastha. Then Sannyas. Srila Prabhupada used to say the first class intelligence is from Brahmachari to Sannyas. No in between. That is the first class intelligence. So, anyway. Maybe you can call him and see what he wants to say. और क्लास के लिए बोलने भेजते तो बोल देना बाद में क्लास नहीं दे पाएंगे ट्रैवलिंग कर रहे हैं. So we are reading the purport and let's see. Purport. Subalini or Gandhari, daughter of King Subal and wife of King Dhritarashtra, was ideal as a wife devoted to her husband. The Vedic civilization especially prepares chaste and devoted wives, of whom Gandhari is one amongst many mentioned in history. Lakshmi ji, Sita Devi, was also a daughter of a great king, but she followed her husband, Lord Ramchandra, into the forest. Similarly, as a woman, Gandhari could have remained at home or at her father's house, but as a chaste and gentle lady, she followed her husband without consideration. So this is very important lesson which we learn. Can you think nowadays such kind of thing? No, no. Day before there was a function of marriage. I went there for some time because it was our connected CA. So you see, the brother and sister, both marriages were there. So there were like, and they all are living in America. Brother will go to America, sister will go to America, and their spouse will also go to America. So only parents will live here. So in this way, we see people spend so much money to raise their children. But what happens? They go in abroad and then in a way they come once in, but still people don't understand the futility of material nature. They say हमारा बेटा अमेरिका में पढ़ रहा है, हमारी बेटी अमेरिका में है, तुम्हारे साथ कौन है? हमारे वक्त ने पूछ लिया. They feel proud, हमारा बेटा अमेरिका में है वहीं सेटल हो गया, हमारी बेटी भी अमेरिका में सेटल हो गई। अच्छा, आपके कौन देखभाल करता है कोई? हम खुद ही करते हैं। सो इन दिस वे, but here we see the Gandhari, even husband and wife, they are not able to cooperate with each other. But here we see the Vedic culture teaches us that chaste wife is one follows her husband. And what is the result of that? She gets the credit in the spiritual advancement of husband. She also gets spiritual advancement. So if she only serves her husband is a pure devotee, she will also get the result of becoming a pure devotee. And this is the benefit. In this way, it is said that a disciple should also remain chaste to his spiritual master. Prabhupada writes in one purport like that. He should try to follow his instruction to the best of his ability and depend on her. So similarly, another example like Gandhari, can you mention some example? Here is mentioned. What is that? Sita Devi. She went to the forest. Lord Rama was asked to go to forest, not Sita Devi nor Lakshman. She followed her husband. So, although there is some hardship, but later on the glory comes. Kashta koile, in Bangla it is said Kashta koile, Krishna mile. कृष्ण मतलब कृष्ण। हम थोड़ा कष्ट करते हैं तो बाद में कृष्ण की प्राप्ति होती है। Like now you are undergoing some austerity for material studies also. You are away from home. Sometimes you may feel homesickness, not here, but outside people feel a lot. But they continue. They may not get good food or to Shiva Prasad in hostel, but they continue. Why? Because they think, oh, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन. They think like that. So they continue, hope after hope. But in a spiritual life, you can see the result immediately. When you chant Hare Krishna, don't you experience the result? Improvement in your studies also, in your intellectual ability, right? And you get a good atmosphere, good prasadam. I hope I have heard nice prasadam here. Although now, so in this way, we see that for spiritual life also we should be ready to take some austerity. Austerity in Kali Yuga is minimized. It is minimized. Only austerity in Kali Yuga is Harinam is austerity. Four regulative principles. Yeah, Harinam is also austerity. दिल की बात जवाब है आगे. Harinam is actually concession, not austerity. Anyway, it sometimes feels like because we don't have taste, so we undergo many taste. But you get taste, then you will not undergo taste. So, but it is once Radhanath Swami Maharaj was asked by one devotee, Maharaj, what is your favorite sweet? My favorite sweet is holy name. You can taste it as much as you like, and you will not get any disease also. Like you eat more sweets, and sugar and other things may come. So this is you can keep it down. So this is the only austerity is following four-wheel principle and waking up early in the morning. This is especially in winter season, otherwise not. But I'm also trying to follow. I'm struggling. But one season in Bhakti Prem Sai Maharaj was telling कि जब सुबह उठते हैं तो सुबह ठंड जो है कब ज़्यादा लगती है, 4 बजे की 6 बजे? 6 बजे ज़्यादा लगती है, टेम्परेचर उसमें और कम हो जाता है। अब सुबह उठ के 5 मिनट 10 मिनट नहा लिया, उसको गर्म कपड़े पहन लिए, फिर तो एक ही बात है ना, 4 बजे भी उठो या 6 बजे भी उठो, राइट 10 मिनट नहाने लगा, फिर गर्म कपड़े पहन लिए, फिर तो ठंड नहीं लगेगी उस तरह से, है कि नहीं? और यहाँ तो एटमॉस्फेयर भी काफ़ी मेंटेन्ड है. So in this way, if you just can take little austerity of getting out of bed, then you can manage it. You know. But some people, you see, they go to sabji mandi in the winter season. They stand there in the water because they have to purchase early so that they can make more profit. So they go so much hardship, day after day, year after year. You know. I cannot say life after life, but in this way they continue. You know. So they can do it for some material profit. So we should aspire to do it for some, not some, great spiritual profit. So considering that Gandhari followed her husband, and Gandhari could have remained at home or at her father's house, but as a chaste and gentle lady, she followed her husband without consideration. Instructions for the renounced order of life were imparted to Dhritarashtra by Vidura, and Gandhari was by the side of her husband, but he did not ask her to follow him because he was at that time fully determined, like a great warrior who faces all kinds of dangers in the battlefield. He was no longer attracted to so-called wife or relatives, and he decided to start alone. But as a chaste lady, Gandhari decided to follow her husband till the last moment. Maharaj Dhritarashtra accepted the order of Vanaprastha, and at this stage, the wife is allowed to remain as a voluntary servitor. But in the sannyas stage, no wife can stay with her former husband. So gradually we see the Vedic civilization is meant to detach us from the material world, and gradually become more attached to the spiritual or supreme personality of God. Or it goes, simultaneously. The more you become attached to Krishna, the more you become detached to material world. It is said in one verse, Bhakti Parishanubhava Virakti Anyatricha. Like Bhakti mein pareshan ho, when you become advanced in devotional life, Virakti Anyatracha, we become detached from other things. Like Bharat Maharaj became detached. Like when you eat nice prasad, you become detached from outside food automatically. You don't feel like eating it. But when you have not got Mahaprasad, then even you are hungry for 2 days, then even a rotten plate of food may appear, you would like to eat that because you are hungry. So similarly, when we get the taste of Krishna consciousness, which may not come so quickly, but at least taste of prasad comes quickly. You can experience that. Taste of kirtan comes quickly. Sometimes Prabhu was saying, Harinam is an austerity. So in kirtan, I don't think you feel like that. Do you feel in kirtan? But japa sometimes becomes like that. Sometimes. So, but in association of devotee, it improves, isn't it? Again. Yes. So japa, when we do in association of devotee, that is the great thing. So association of devotee is a very great blessing. In Rudra Gita, Lord Shiva says that, oh Lord, you have given a lot of blessings, but one of the most important is association of devotees. You see, Lord Bharat Maharaj went to the forest, but apparently he committed some mistake. Why? Because if some devotee would have been there, he would have told Bharat Maharaj, you left everything, you came here, now you're becoming attached to deer. So you should not do that. So if we are association of devotees, we remain protected. Even junior association also protects. Sometimes we may remember some movie songs. If you start singing junior devotee, you say, Prabhuji, this is something like that. So association of devotees is very, 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 very important to advance in Krishna consciousness. So here, another thing, one thing is important. A person becomes great by enjoyment or by renunciation. What do you say? One thing is generally a person becomes great by tyaga, renunciation, not by bhoga. Like you see great emperor like Akbar, like different. Even you see Bhagavatam, Chitraketu had millions of wives. 1 million or 10 million? 1 crore. It means 10 million. 10 million wives. But he was not glorified. But he was glorified when he left home for spiritual realization. Bharat Maharaj, why his name is there? Because he left home for spiritual realization and then he became a great devotee. Dhritarashtra, he till his this time of his life he was condemned in one way because he was on the side of Duryodhana, his demonic son. But now he left home, he renounced, and then he became glorified, he became attached to Krishna. So इसलिए संसार में जो भी लोग हैं वो त्याग से महान बने, भोग से नहीं. लेकिन त्याग किसके लिए होना चाहिए? दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. अन्ना हजारे भी त्याग कर दिया, भूख हड़ताल पे बैठ गया, तो ग्लोरिफाइड है. त्याग इज फॉर उत्तम श्लोक लालसा, for lalsa, for the for attachment, because of attachment to the uttam shlokam is Krishna. He is glorified by uttam shloka. So that's why Dhritarashtra is glorified. So even if we do it for material benefit, but even if we go to Supreme Lord, gradually we come to the level of pure devotion. That's why if we need anything, we can ask to Supreme Lord. We don't need to go anywhere else. Like Dhruv Maharaj, he wanted a kingdom, but then gradually he became pure devotee. So I'm reading last paragraph. A sannyasi is considered to be a dead man. Just 4 lines before last paragraph. A sannyasi is considered to be a dead man civilly, and therefore the wife becomes a civil widow without connection with her former husband. Maharaj Dhritarashtra did not deny his faithful wife, and she followed her husband at her own risk. The sannyasis accept a rod as the sign of the renounced order of life. There are two types of sannyasis. Those who follow the Mayavadi philosophy headed by Sripad Shankaracharya accept only one rod, Ekdanda. But those who follow the Vaishnavite philosophy accept three combined rods, Tridanda. The Mayavadi sannyasis are Ekdandi Swamis, whereas the Vaishnava sannyasis are known as Tridandi Swamis, or more distinctly, Tridandi Goswamis, in order to be distinguished from the Mayavadi philosophers. The Ekdandi Swamis are mostly fond of the Himalayas, but the Vaishnava sannyasis are fond of Vrindavan and Puri. The Vaishnava sannyasis are Narottamas, whereas the Mayavadi sannyasis are Dhiras. Maharaj Dhritarashtra was advised to follow the Dhiras because at that stage it was difficult for him to become a Narottama. So who is superior? Narottama. So what do you want to become? Narottama. So we pray to Krishna that you all become Narottama. Hare Krishna. Thank you. So what we discussed? We discussed first that the Vedic civilization teaches us that a chaste wife should follow her husband, and in that way she gets the share in the spiritual advancement of the husband. Then we see that a person becomes great by sacrificing something for the spiritual cause, and that's why Dhritarashtra, Bharat Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, his names are mentioned. Another thing is that when we take some austerity for Krishna, we get a lot of benefit, like getting up in the winter season, following for this is the only austerity in spiritual life, in Krishna consciousness, in this Kali Yuga. So, but the gain is greatest. That is the mercy of. That is the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His Grace Prathu Prabhu was mentioning other day in Ujjain that Lord Chaitanya is the game changer. How game changer? Because before Lord Chaitanya's appearance, the mantras were not given freely. They had to become qualified for the mantra. But Lord Chaitanya came, he gave the not mantra but Hare Krishna Maha Mantra to everyone and everyone, anybody. So he changed the game. You know? It was so difficult to get the mantra, then to advance, to perform so many austerity. But he just gave the mantra and he told two things. Prabhu kahe Vaishnava Seva Nama Sankirtana Dui karo Shri Kripave Shri Krishna Charana. So he made the process very simple. Prabhu kahe Vaishnava Seva. Serve the devotees, you will get their mercy, and Nam Sankirtan, and chant the holy name. Dui karo Shigra Pave Shri Krishna. You will get the lotus feet of Krishna very soon. Is it not? Is it difficult? Nam Sankirtan is difficult. Vaishnava Seva is difficult. No, it's very easy. Serving the material world is very difficult. Prabhupada said, if spiritual life is difficult, then material life is impossible. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Please pray for me. I can follow the teachings nicely. General, I became very impressed by coming here, especially as I saw the altar. Especially as I saw the altar and the devotees coming in the Kurta. So when I was a student, I got Krishna consciousness, and but I can see you have more facilities now here. So you should take benefit of this opportunity. Student life, you can advance as much as you want, because once you go to fourth year and then you gate and then so many things, so then you go different places, then it becomes difficult to perform Krishna consciousness because of lack of association. Although we have association everywhere, but you have to do job and other thing. So as a student, you can go like Rajdhani. You don't only responsibility you have to study. Is it what I feel? You don't have to earn money. Yeah? So you just, and especially morning time, you get here. Many great devotees are coming. Premavatar Prabhu is wonderful devotee, getting so many responsibilities in temple. Sudarshan Prabhu studied from America. You know him? Very MTech or PhD, MPhil. So, do you get any person to serve you? MPhil America. He even cannot think. So, but sometimes we get the things, but we don't understand the value of the things. कहते हैं चीजों की कीमत दो बार समझ में आती है. कब? पाने के पहले, खोने के बाद. बीच में समझ नहीं आता. जब जवानी निकल जाए तो समझ में आती है, अरे जवानी में क्या हम अच्छे से कुछ की नहीं, गलत हरकतों में जो जवाब नहीं बिताते. So similarly, this is very important. Golden age, है ना. वैसे ये गोल्डन एज चल रही है, उसमें आप भी गोल्डन एज में हो, है ना. गोल्डन एज, golden chance by golden incarnation. So please take full benefit of it. Hare Krishna. Tatra Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Koti Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki.
During the 3 times while I was chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare